In this video, you'll learn who is Generation Z and how the 21st century has shaped them. In part 1 and 2, we covered how one Generation Zer's story began. She was born in 1998, and we'll call her Jennifer Zahn, or Gen Z for short. In this video series, we've been exploring how the Internet of Things, YouTube, artificial intelligence, and more have transformed the next generation of workers. This in-depth timeline will help you better understand Generation Z. 2012, Gen Z seeks deeper social connections. At age 14, Gen Z is on Twitter and a power user of the 2010 released social media platform, Instagram. Instagram becomes an immediate hit among Generation Z, and Instagram shifts Generation Z's communication preferences towards images, short videos, and a mobile-first approach. Gen Z is also growing weary of the superficiality she sees throughout social media. By 2014, 25% of Generation Z had quit their parents' and older siblings' social network. To fill the growing desire for a more true-to-life network, the anonymous social network Whisper launches and quickly nets millions of users. Gen Z also prefers Snapchat, launched in 2011, which offers a more real and honest connection for users. What do we learn about the Generation Z mindset during this time? Generation Z prioritizes honest, transparent, and authentic messaging from friends, leaders, employers, and brands. The innovation influencer of Generation Z during this time, Instagram and Snapchat. 2013, Gen Z establishes a digital brand. At age 15, Gen Z discovers the social networking and blogging platform Tumblr, which provides her a global platform to share her ideas, passions, and opinions. Due to the rise in popularity of blogging and vlogging and Apple's App Store, which was launched in 2008, Gen Z is becoming savvier at building her own digital assets, blog, website, apps, etc. Generation Z are creators, they're contributors and collaborators. Technology has empowered them to have a voice, to streamline and systemize, and to simplify complex problems because after all, there's an app for that. What do we learn about the Generation Z mindset? Generation Z expects to co-create with brands, contribute on teams, and collaborate with managers, and they expect innovation from their employers, leaders, and brands. The innovation influencer of Generation Z during this time, Tumblr and Apple's App Store. 2015, Gen Z launches her career early. At age 17, Gen Z enters the workplace via an internship while a senior in high school. In fact, 60% of companies agree that students will need to begin to focus on their careers in high school in order to compete for internships and jobs in the future. It's no wonder that LinkedIn recently decided to lower their minimum age required to create an account to 13. Gen Z is eager to launch her full-time career, but much like millennials, expects a short tenure. 83% of today's students believe that 3 years or less is the appropriate amount of time to spend at their first job. Generation Z will use Glassdoor.com or Indeed.com to make sure the job and employer are the appropriate fit. So what do we learn about Generation Z mindset? Generation Z are self-starters, self-learners, and self-motivators seeking swift impact at work. And the innovation influencer of Generation Z during this time, LinkedIn and Glassdoor. 2016, Gen Z explores entrepreneurship. At age 18, Gen Z realizes how easy it can be to become an entrepreneur and turn an idea into reality by creating an account on Kickstarter, the global crowdfunding platform. The popularity of the show Shark Tank and the seemingly overnight success stories of Mark Zuckerberg and Evan Spiegel bring entrepreneurship front and center for Generation Z. 61% of high school students and 43% of college students said they would rather be an entrepreneur than an employee when they graduate. So what do we learn about the Generation Z mindset? Generation Z places a premium on entrepreneurship, innovation, and side hustles. And the innovation influencer of Generation Z during this time, Kickstarter. We'll pick up the rest of Generation Z's story in part 4 of this video series. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I hope this content was insightful and useful. As a top-ranked Millennial and Generation Z speaker and an Inc.com columnist, I help organizations lead, engage, and sell to the emerging generations. as well as helping them leverage today's workplace trend. If you'd like to have me speak to your organization or at your association, click the link in the description to begin that conversation. Also, if you'd like to learn more strategies and insights like the one shared in this video, click the link in the description to grab your copy of my latest book, The Millennial Manual, the complete how-to guide to manage, develop, and engage millennials at work. And lastly, click subscribe to ensure you don't miss any future videos. Thanks again, and bye for now.